Welcome back, Truth Seeker. October 3rd, 2019. In the headlines this morning out of the UK, Boris Johnson says the UK will leave the European Union. They will Brexit October 31st, Halloween 2019. Deal or no deal? And again, we've been talking about Brexit since June of 2016. Every time you get a Brexit headline, of course, it's news by the numbers. It's an orchestrated ritual, whether it's David Cameron, Theresa May, or the latest puppet, Boris Johnson. And what I want to talk about is how what's going on with Brexit is connected to what's going on with Donald Trump and the chaos in the markets here. Brexit's causing chaos in the European markets. Donald Trump, with his tweets, puppet Trump supposedly with his Twitter, causing all sorts of turmoil in the markets. But let's look again how these two New York men, Boris Johnson and Donald Trump, are connected to the same puppet strings, and what's going on with Brexit is connected to what's going on in the U.S. and elsewhere. This is the New World Order agenda. Boris Johnson and Donald Trump are New World Order puppets. So, Boris Johnson, born June 19th, 5 days after puppet Trump. Again, the two men have the same barber. And from June 19th to this talk of deal or no deal, we're leaving on October 31st is 106 days later, right? Look at what deal or no deal equals in gematria, 106. And if you do it the small way, 52, this rhetoric comes on a date with 52 numerology. Keep in mind, government 52, authority 52, the cabal 52, Kabbalah 52, gematria 52, special number. And let us not forget in the 4-base ciphers, there's a lot in common with Brexit in October. If you're new here, there's 4 ciphers you really want to know: the alphabetic order with the rules of numerology, the reverse alphabetic order, and the reverse alphabetic order with the rules of numerology. Brexit in October are the same with the alphabetic order with the rules of numerology, and the reverse alphabetic order with the rules of numerology. So, what stands out is from Boris Johnson's birthday to October 31st, the day he says they're leaving, is 134 days. Very special number. Very special number. We talk about it a lot with Trump's administration. With so many things with Trump, the number is 134. And again, House of Cards equals 134, which is terminology for an economy on the verge of collapse. Brexit's causing turmoil in the markets. Donald Trump's supposedly causing turmoil in the markets. You have to realize these people, though, are puppets. They serve an agenda. The decisions, the rhetoric that comes out of their mouth, their Twitter, it's not really them. They're pawns on the chessboard. So 134 days. We talked about this number 134 all year. As a reminder, Theresa May, from the time she took office, which began with Brexit, until the day she left office, from July 13th, 2016 to July 24th, 2019, was 158 weeks on the nose. And who replaced her? Boris Johnson. And recall, when Brexit first happened, a lot of people thought Boris Johnson was going to become the prime minister then. But it wasn't. It was Theresa May, who has the same initials as Margaret Thatcher, TM, MT, which sums to 33, like masonry, like secrecy, like order, like Brexit, like Cameron, who supposedly needed 330 boxes to pack up his office. Go back and look at the headlines. It's all there. Again, David Cameron resigned 109 days before his October 9th birthday, 10/9, Parliament equals 109. Again, puppet show by the numbers. You learn the code, you see through all of it. So Theresa May was in office for 158 weeks, replaced by Boris Johnson, 158. Freemasonry, of course, is 158. Stuff's not an accident. Just evidence of how the puppet show goes on every single day. News by the numbers. And let's talk about the parallels between Boris Johnson and Donald Trump. Boris Johnson in Jewish gematria is 1109. Donald in Jewish is 119. The president in House of Cards, his name is Francis Underwood. Francis is 119. Underwood's 119. Special number there, 119. Here's Donald Trump in 2009, before he was president, wearing the same suit and tie he wore for election night. His commercials for Serta mattresses. It ends with a sheep saying, "Where is your dignity?" Donald Trump talking about being born for the job. Look at the sheep in the hallway. 11 and 9. And again, he says, looking good, number 9, looking good. When you add 1 through 9 together, it equals 45. This commercial's from 2009. Of course, Trump would become the 45th president of the United States by the numbers in the rigged selection. Keep in mind, these two men have almost the same birthday. Trump's birthday is June 14th. Boris Johnson's birthday is June 19th. June 14th is the U.S. flag's birthday. Can be written 14/6, like 146. United Kingdom equals 146. Think about the apartment fire on June 14th in the UK a few years back. Got a channel deleted for exposing it. So again, these two doofuses with the same shitty haircut, meant to mock the masses. When Boris took office, it was his 36th day of his age. Boris is 36. That was July 24th, the 205th day of the year. United Kingdom sums to 205 when you run the alphabetic order in reverse. His full name sums to 503, which is the 96th prime number. That's with the reverse alphabetic order. His name sums to 503. With the alphabetic order, his full name sums to 307. So again, 503 is the 96th prime. Look at Freemason. 96, 307. He was officially announced as the Prime Minister to be on July 23rd. 23/7. The prime factorization of 42. Another number that connects to Freemason. From Theresa May announcing that she would resign June 7th to Boris taking over was 47 days later. Again, there's 47 degrees on the Masonic compass. He'd replaced Theresa May 158 weeks after she took office. She announced she was resigning June 7th. Boris Johnson 6/7. See, it was already, there was no ifs, ands, or buts about it. This is how the puppet show was rigged. See, supposedly he beat Jeremy Hunt comfortably, but Jeremy Hunt never had a chance. Wasn't for Jeremy Hunt. And right away, Boris came out and said, "We are going to get Brexit done on October 31st and take advantage of all the opportunities it will bring with a new spirit of can-do." And realize, from the European Union to Brexit, it's all New World Order. These people have mapped out, their plan, their agenda, the mass confusion, the mass chaos. What we pointed out, the day he took office, July 24th to October 31st, 99 days. 99 is a big number with the Bavarian Illuminati. They were established on the date May 1st, 1776, just before the American Revolution, not long before the French Revolution. They were established with 13 families on a date with 99 numerology. When you write out 13, it equals 99. When you write out Halloween, it equals 41, which is the 13th prime. These are big numbers over here in the U.S. as well. USA equals 41. Think about the U.S., 13 stripes, 13 colonies. The United States of America equals 99. It was named as such on 9/9, September 9th, 1776. UK is also 13. Johnson and Halloween have something in common. That's October 31st. And he made those remarks July 23rd, 2019. Date was 69 numerology, European Union 69. Just for a couple more reminders, 2019, the year of chaos. Chaos equals 19. The Masonic agenda is order out of chaos. Here's a headline from January 15th, 2019. Monumental defeat for Brexit sparks chaos. And that was a date with 19 numerology to start 2019. Let us not forget European Union, what the UK is trying to break from, equals 183, like order out of chaos. That headline was January 15th, 183. The term Prime Minister's 183. So we covered a lot of Theresa May, news by the numbers over the years. Same with David Cameron. Boris Johnson already off to a hot start. It's the same thing all across the globe. Have you ever seen that Illuminati card deck? There's that same face from the Enough is Enough card right there. Enough is enough. Again, Dow Jones in turmoil in October, the month that it continues throughout history to struggle in. Notice the overlap with Dow Jones in October, the exact same in 3 out of the 4 ciphers. Today on the 3rd day of October, which is 111 days after Trump's birthday, the Trump card, the House of Cards, 111 days after his birthday. The Dow really struggling. So down 1,000 points already to start October. Keep your eyes on tomorrow, the day leaving 88 days left in the year. Trump's 88. It's also the 277th day of the year, the 59th prime number. Freemasonry equals 59 in Hebrew and English. 59 is the 17th prime number, why modern Freemasonry began in 1717 in the UK, in London, June 24th. 1717, it's a date with 47 numerology. So it's not hard to see who runs the show. And just in case you are new here, if you want to investigate this, start simple. Start with the cipher that's known as simple English gematria. It's just using the alphabetic order. A is 1, B is 2, C is 3, D is 4, up to Z, the 26 letters, 26. For you UK people, you can start with London. London 74, English 74, gematria 74, occult 74, Masonic 74, Jewish 74, so on. Very special number. Over here in the US, supposedly we got free from the UK on 7-4. Notice holiday 74. Your next cipher you want to learn is the alphabetic order with the rules of numerology. Independence Day is what we call it over here. And you got to spell right. Independence, I'm missing an N. Independence Day 74. And then if you want to learn the other ciphers, the alphabetic order in reverse, the reverse alphabetic order. Supposedly we got free on 7-4, right? Free 74? Not really. Freemason. So anyway, we'll leave it there. Until next time.